this is the Phantom Safety Pin, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Nuzlocke Red. Alright, last time we entered the SS Anne, a very fancy cruise ship, and we're gonna try to finish it up today, hopefully. Get everybody we can. First of all, we're gonna battle this guy. Which do you like, a strong or rare Pokemon? Honestly, I can't catch rare Pokemon, considering I have to catch the first Pokemon I see, which means I'm probably gonna be catching the common Pokemon. So, I guess a strong one? And now that Alessa has finally gotten some experience under her belt, we can actually use her in battle. But she's not quite ready, so we are going to send out Jay. Nothing much more to say here. Once again, we're battling a gentleman. They are pretty simple to battle. They usually use, again, fire types, usually Growlithe. I've seen them use Vulpix as well as Nidoran, male and female Nidoran. I think we both remember that, I think we all remember that, one gentleman that had both a male and a female Nidoran. Oh, they also use Ponyta. I forgot sometimes they use Ponyta. Or Rapidash. Later on they start using Rapidash. In any case, fire is the name of their game, so... I'm not sure why fire for gentlemen. I mean, it's not like gentlemen are specifically known to be attracted to fires, or have something to do with fire. They actually do have fire breathers in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal that do all use fire types. And jugglers which tend to use Voltorbs, I believe? Yeah, Voltorbs. That no self-destruct. Or explosion. What I don't get is why do we have two exploding moves in Pokemon? Why do we have explosion and self-destruct? Both of them are probably going to one-hit KO a Pokemon, or at least do major damage. And they're going to one-hit KO your Pokemon that uses it anyway, so... I don't think they really invented very many one-hit KO moves until the later generations. I know Guillotine is, I'm not sure about any others. There might be a few other one-hit KO moves in Generation 1 and 2, but I'm not positive. I know Guillotine is a one-hit KO. Or maybe they changed it to be a one-hit KO, I don't remember. Anyway, that poison, that Rattata just died of poisoning. That's really not that funny. Phantom, you shouldn't laugh at that. That's very mean. That was very mean. I always think it's kind of a little bit funny when you have a status ailment on a Pokemon and the Pokemon faints due to the status ailment. It's always a little bit anticlimactic to me. And of course by status ailment I mean like burn, poison, confusion. The ones that can actually cause damage. Oh, I adore your strong Pokemon. You don't like them because they're cute or cool or whatever? I think they're cute. If y'all don't think my, my Ivysaur is cute, y'all can step. This is a Pokemon appreciation only Let's Play. If you don't appreciate Pokemon, you can't watch this Let's Play. You should leave. And we're just gonna look through all these. We're not gonna teach anybody Rest, because Rest is a pointless move. And these guys don't want to fight. Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome. We will get to the Safari Zone later. And actually, there is a glitch involving the Safari Zone, which I will be showing off. I'm pretty sure you all know what it's called, what about the glitch, and what happens when you mess around with the Safari Zone in Gen 1. So those two plot exposition people just told us that the captain is seasick. And, that means that we have to go find the captain, but first... Hey there, Jack. Oh, you're not French. Don't use French. I don't care if you've caught 40 kinds or not. Good for you. You complete the Pokedex. I'm going to continue on my route to being the champion. That's all I'm focused on. And as you can see, Jack's Pokemon have finally evolved. He does have Pidgeotto still. But now that Alessa's a decent level, she can take care of this Pidgeotto for us. Remember what I said about the Psychic type pretty much destroying the entire game, breaking the game? Once again, we see that in action here. Look how much damage Confusion does compared to that Pidgeotto's Gust. That took out half that level 19 Pidgey's life bar. And she just learned Disable, which is a nice move. I've talked about Disable before, so I won't talk about it again. Looks like Jack here has caught another Pokemon, Eradicate. There's actually an interesting theory involving this Raticate, which I'll get to when we get to Lavender Town. And we crit hitted it into oblivion with our confusion. Well, so much for that. And Jack's Abra has finally evolved as well, early on. Or maybe he just hasn't trained it as much. I'm not sure. I forget when Abra evolves. By the way, we won't be able to get Alakazam, because to get Alakazam you need to trade Kadabra to another game. So, we will not be able to get that Pokemon, unfortunately. But we should be just fine with our Kadabra. And once again, poison types don't work well on psychic types. Again, I still don't know why that is. The only thing I can think of is maybe like mind over matter, like you can defeat status ailments with the power of your mind or something, which doesn't make much sense to me. You would think if you poison somebody's brain, they would be, you know, unable to think well. That's kind of what happens when you do drugs, right? Don't do drugs, kids. This is a drug-free Let's Play. And here's our and finally, his Charmander has evolved into a Charmeleon. Took you long enough. So we're just gonna send out Jay to deal with that, because we don't have a water type right now. Or an earth type. Ground type, I should say. Yeah, earth type Pokemon. Wow, Phantom. Earth, wind, fire, and air. We may look bad, but we don't care. Who remembers that movie, Scooby-Doo on, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost? You remember that? The whatever goth band, you remember that? I forget what they were named, but... Hex Sisters! Hex Sisters, I think that's what they were called. Hex Twins or something? No, Hex Sisters is what they were called. God, I'm just doing all sorts of nostalgia, and I'm not even talking about Pokemon anymore. I'm talking about random shit from my childhood. But anyway, Jack's done, so... we are gonna go, talk to the captain, because as Jack points out, we can get the hidden move Cut from him. I don't know why I paused there. I think I went to go heal. Yeah, I did. Also, there were some people that I forgot to battle earlier, so we're gonna go battle them. Hello, Sailor Dude. Our captain is a sword master. He even teaches Cut to Pokemon. Wants more exposition if you needed more exposition. Oh, Nintendo, you do love your exposition. Ahoy there, are you seasick? No. I'm not seasick. Why would you ask? Sailor wants to fight. Okie dokie. And another thing that the fighting type is weak to, they are weak to the psychic type. I am not sure. Maybe it's because of the whole brain versus brawn thing. I think that's probably it, actually, now that I think of it. So. That and you can't fight what you can't see. So Alessa is just dominating the playing field here. You can see she's a very good Pokemon to use. Yes, you were pretty careless. You kind of sent a poison type and a fighting type to go fight a psychic type. The party's over. The ship will be departing soon. Oh, we missed it! That's sad. I don't think any of these other people want to fight. That guy's seasick. Oh, nope, I was wrong. This guy does want to fight. Hey, matey. Let's do a little jig. I'd rather have a Pokemon battle, but okay. Alright. He's gonna sound out Machop, and... once again, we are going to destroy his whole team with Alessa. Yeah, unfortunately it gets kind of boring when someone has a whole team that you can destroy with one move. So, hopefully we won't have as much of that in the future. It'll be a little more interesting. And, yeah. Yeah, I got really bored of using Confusion, and I didn't want to use up all my Confusion, so I tried to Mega Punch it, and I'm like, nope. We'll be getting a move to replace Mega Punch later. And there's nobody else to beat on this ship, so it's... how many kinds of Pokemon do you think there are? Dude, there's almost 700 now. Little excessive, if you ask me. We're gonna switch Spike up there, because Alessa needs a little break, and Spike needs some experience as well. Plus, I'm getting really bored of my Psychic type destroying everything, and just being able to do a whole Psychic type run. It's getting boring. I'm bored. So we're just gonna mosey on over to the captain's cabin. This is some very nice music, actually. I don't think there's any music like it in the rest of the game. Hello. Oh no, he's sick. He's seasick. And we're gonna rub his back. I don't think I would just go around touching random people unless they asked me to help them. But at least we got the move cut for that. He's not going to teach us cut, so he'll just give us the HM instead. And we have nothing left to do on the SS Anne. That part of the plot is complete. Now all we need to do is head on out. Well, first I need to teach Flora cut, because Flora is currently the only one who can learn cut, I believe. Quite honestly, we need to get rid of something. We're going to have her learn cut, and we are going to delete the move Leech Seed, because it's really not useful at this point. Here I am deliberating. But I don't remember which move I deleted. There we go. Yep, Leech Seed. Leech Seed really isn't very applicable at this point in the game. We do get... There is a person who can delete and make you forget HM moves, but we can't get to him just yet. So for now, Flora's going to be sporting cut for a while, which... pretty useful anyway, it doesn't matter. And eventually there will be an HM move on most of our Pokemon, like for example, Jay will end up learning Fly, but... And there goes the ship! Off around the world. Now there is an area of land which you kind of saw a little bit off to the left, and just showing that the ship is gone, but off to the left there is a piece of land with a truck on it that you cannot normally get to during the game. Like, you can't surf to it, you can't get to it at all. But, if you were to use a Walk Through Walls code, then you would be able to get onto the island. There was an interesting rumor involving that little plot of land in that truck involving the Pokemon Mew and getting it. Apparently Mew was supposedly hidden under the truck, was the rumor, but as we know now, that is not true. It's just a rumor. Rumor has it. I freaking love that song. Adele is a great singer. Well, now that we're done with the SS Anne, all we have left to do now is go defeat Lieutenant Surge. And I guess I'll just have to stay here, and we'll end up seeing you next time. So, until next time, this is the Phantom Safety Pin, and I will see you later when we go to defeat Lieutenant Surge.